Claudiii.
Hey, MoanElisa. I was listening to the playback of you and Worm,
Yeah?
and that was a very intelligent questions. You had a lot of intelligent questions, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder what MoanElisa's gonna ask me.
Welcome, everybody. This is motherfucking Claudiii. Claudiii the hottie, the naughty nurse. She comes through. Her voice is fucking adorable. And the things that she says really makes people, laugh, giggle, and you can't help but instantly like her. Guys, Claudiii. Oh no, did your Wi-Fi go out already?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Alright, good. Question number 1. I'm just kidding. That would be intense, wouldn't it? Fuck. Oh my god, what? Alright. First question, Claudiii. What living thing would you be if you weren't human?
Would it be here on this earth or somewhere else?
Ooh, I like that. I would say either one. Like, what comes to you when you hear that question?
A different world.
Yeah.
Not here. Not here, MoanElisa.
No. Somewhere completely different. What kind of thing are you?
Something with magical powers. Not powers, but just like a being. It would be a magical spot. I would be a being of light, and
Ooh.
everything would be peaceful. Peaceful.
Wow. You know what? It's like when you come into a room or a place, I feel like you are a beam of light. So that resonates fucking perfectly. A beam of fucking light,
Yes.
Claudiii.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. Do you talk to living things that aren't human?
Yes. I
What are
do, Mona Lisa.
Yeah?
Talk to myself.
Yeah? That's you're not human, are you? It's okay, you can tell us, you're safe.
I talk to stuff and I touch it, you know?
Yeah.
I love touching stuff.
Like plants. Do you talk to plants?
No, I wish I had some, but I'm afraid if I buy some, I won't be able to take care of them like I'm supposed to, you know? I would have to learn about them and
Right. Do you talk to insects? Like if there's a fly in your house, do you talk to it?
no, because you know what? The flies, they get on my nerves because I know where they come from, Mona Lisa. They come from the homeless bookie.
Oh no. So do you talk to them in that manner? Like, oh no, you're
Oh,
nasty.
just
You gotta get the fuck up out of here.
yeah, Mona Lisa. They love the homeless people's doo-doo.
Oh my god. They just sniff it out. They're like, this doesn't smell like someone who has a home. And they go to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Big and
Then,
fat.
but you like to talk to little squirrels or little
Yeah. I wonder if they like me. Squirrels. I like lizards, Mona Lisa. I wish I could touch a lizard.
I know,
Because
right?
sometimes I see lizards, but they run away.
They do. They're so
I don't
fucking
know.
cute though, aren't they?
Yeah, I want
Just
a
those little
baby.
fucking cute little baby lizards. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
Uh-huh.
just want to, I don't know how to touch one.
Oh, you want to touch a lizard.
Yeah, I want to
I
touch a lizard.
know. Maybe a lizard will touch you, and that's how you guys will interact. You'll just come across a lizard, and then boom. You're like, oh my god. Because I accidentally touched a lizard once. It blended in, and I just went boop, and I was like, oh my god. Touched a lizard.
I want to touch his little head, you know?
Yeah. All right, question number 3. You're a very nurturing soul. Do you nurture yourself?
As far as what? Taking showers.
No, in a loving way. That's kind of like self-care, but you being a nurse and being like a nurturing type person, and also single. So like, you know, you don't have necessarily the nurturing of like if you're having a sad or a bad day, if you were with someone like a partner who was, I could see you being so nurturing, like, it's okay, here you go, here's some food, I've got a bath for you. What do you do for yourself in those cases?
I would go get a I would plan like a massage if I really need to nurture myself, Mona Lisa, depending
Mm-hmm.
on the level of stress, annoyance, because you're in your your hormones are like annoyed. I
Yeah.
would take like mini trips, or I would just shut down
Yeah.
humans,
Shut down
I,
away from humans, is that what you said?
I wouldn't even go to the store or anything because I don't want to interact with anybody.
Right.
That's a Or if sometimes I'll go get a manicure.
But those are the things that you know you're nurturing yourself. You're like, okay, I got you, bitch. I got you. Massages, those nice things. Separation from fucking society, from people,
Yeah.
and getting your nails done. There's something about it, you know? So, number 4, when you have sad or lonely moments, what do you do to regain yourself? And that kind of sounds like what, like, maybe the last question was a little, but this is like when you're super upset, disappointed, sad. What do you have to do to get yourself back to that happy part that you are? Like, you're so happy, but that
Hmm.
doesn't always happen. How do you get there?
When I first started working, and little after 5 years working in the emergency room, you go through a feeling of anger, feeling of like a reality check, because Mona Lisa, there's a lot of bad things, and you just do. I would get angry, Mona Lisa. I would
Right.
get angry. I would get frustrated with job, so take a week and just rest. You know,
Yeah.
it could be a sad world.
Essentially, you've got this numbness to you, and it's probably essentially like a switch, right? That you can
Right,
be like, nope, I'm gonna be numb to that. And that didn't
right.
happen till about 5 years after getting into nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So before that, you were dealing with like agony, empathy, and just taking on all that shit. But you
Mm-hmm.
can't do that. So you learned how to put that switch on to numb
Right.
it.
Getting to learn to be a human,
Mm,
protect yourself, Mona Lisa.
hmm And that's basically what a lot of people in their fields, various fields, kind of have to do when it comes to those really rough things, the things that a lot of people don't want to think or think about, you know. But we need those heroes to fucking do that shit. But it takes
Yeah,
a strain, and you know, for a lot of people, like they can become very angry, very moody, nasty, but like their role in life that they're doing is pretty harsh or pretty hard to deal with, and they don't know how to get that balance. And for you, you're a very cheery, happy person. So I'm positive that when people are going through really rough things, because she works in the emergency room, right? And you have to deal with some rough things, and having someone like Claudiii with that great like bedside manner is going to be relieving and healing for people, and you realize that, like, it's essentially like a medicine for
yeah,
someone to be comforting and nice to us in
I,
times that it doesn't feel so promising or exciting, happy.
I know. The emergency room is a very sad place, Mona Lisa.
It's a very what?
Sad place, a very sad place.
Right. And like when you leave, you have to go live your life, and you want to be a happy person. You want to be able to like turn it off. and like now go do things that make your life, you know, the way you want it because you're giving so much of yourself for your profession. And that's fucking hard. Like, I really, honestly, Claudiii, there's no way I could do that shit. There's no
Yeah.
way. Like, that's like a superhuman power that you have. Legit. Like, that's that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. We need like a clone system where we can just make a bunch of you. Then we'll send them off to do the work, and then you can do whatever you want. What is that whatever you want? What are you doing?
Live bare minimum, like just I would like to have some land and like a small community. Like that would be like my dream, to live in a place
Yes.
where everything is back to how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah. Very primitive almost, or like,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I like that idea. I've always wanted to like be part of a cool little tiny house community. A community of really dope people is a desire. And I think they're making them. I just don't know where.
Yes, Mona Lisa. That's my desire.
Alright, let's keep it moving. Number 5. Do you ever feel like you know what you would have been in a past life?
Yeah. Sometimes I think about it. Don't you
Mm-hmm.
think about it, Mona Lisa, where you were in the past life?
Mm-hmm. I do.
And what is it?
Performer? I always feel like I was a performer of sorts.
Mine in the past life, Mona, I was a male.
Yeah, you had a dick? You had a
I
dick
had
for a whole life?
I had a dick. I
Mm-hmm.
had big old muscles. You know what I'm saying? I was
Oh
like a
shit.
warrior. You know,
A
I was a man.
warrior?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were coming through strong. Were you fighting?
Yeah,
Were
I was
you?
fight sweating,
Mm,
and I had this big cock. You know.
yeah, just slinging it everywhere while you're running. Like for some reason, I hear like the Xena Warrior Princess song. Bum,
Yeah,
bum, 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 bum. But you're running
like
with your.
the movie 300, Mona Lisa, like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
you. That's
yeah.
you. Oh
Mm-hmm.
damn, Claudiii. Woof. Think I just got an attraction to you.
Can I tell you,
Wowzer.
Melissa?
What?
My friend, my friend, she
Mm-hmm.
actually pegged one of my coworker friends. She
Yeah.
actually pegged a dude, Mona Lisa.
She pegged the dude.
But
Told you all about it.
yeah, she just told me like a glimpse. Like I guess that using tools for sex. I don't know what they call it, BDSM or whatever.
Okay.
And and then she said like he's hot. I saw his body. His body is hot.
Uh-huh.
And like he'll call her up and then they meet up and then they do their thing.
Oh damn.
And so he asked her what's her size of her pelvis area or pant size. So
Mm.
he bought the underwear. I don't know what they call it, the strap on. And
Mm.
then he chose the dildo. So she told me that the dildo was like skinny and long. Like,
Yeah. To
he
be
wa-
able to
he
reach their G spot. You're like yeah.
But
I've
why would he go so skinny, Mona Lisa?
Because
Is he
it's tight
scared?
booty hole. That's a tight
Oh,
booty hole, you know?
mm,
Like, it's not like our pussies. It's gonna
yeah.
be
And
like. Remember,
yeah.
like, I learned a lot about pegging on the Moan app. There's a girl on there. Her name is Peggin the Stallion. Yeah, Peggin the Stallion. And she cracks my shit up and she has shows on there. You gotta come check them out. It's about pegging. You'll learn a lot. A lot. And then when you talk to your fellow friend, you'll be able to talk what you know.
Damn. She has shows how often?
Probably a couple times a month. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
Mona Lisa, that's cool because, that's the new stage of having sex with men, pegging them.
I mean, if they're brave enough,
I think,
yeah.
yeah, I think they are.
If they want to come really well enough,
Yeah.
because
And
like that's what I learned from her shit. Like you can learn a lot, but like when you learn from someone who has such a passion like she does, you learn it in a different light. It's not just like, watching a porn. You know, when you learn something deeper, like a kink, you learn it in such a different light that kind of desexualizes it, but obviously it can't be. But to some extent, I don't know. Interesting. Okay, what number were we on? Number 6. Do you feel like there's someone out there for you? Like a connection, a twin flame, or maybe like multiple people?
I don't think the twin flame exists, Mona Lisa.
Okay. I think that's just nonsense fuckery.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just nonsense people make up or imagination, remember?
mm-hmm. Yeah, go on.
Because, like, people, I don't know. It's really hard to find somebody like you, Mona Lisa, or
Right.
somebody like me, or somebody like Dottie Scotty,
Oh,
or
yeah.
really hard. I don't
Like,
know. It's really hard to find somebody like you, the things that you
yeah,
like. Give you your own space. People have a lot of problems they have to deal with themselves.
right. Like, have you had really strong connections with people before, but you've known that it wasn't? Like, you hear the word, like, twin flame, and you're like, no, this is just a make believe. But then you've got these people, because I'm kind of neutral about it. I don't know what the fuck a twin flame really is. But I also get the gist, and I'm like, okay, well, my twin flame, if they're like me, are busy fucking off, floating in the atmosphere somewhere else, and we're never gonna notice each other. It's just not gonna work. So I gotta fuck with not a twin.
Yeah,
But also, people really believe that that's a thing, you know? And we're doing spiritually driven questions with Claudiii. I like your answer, Claudiii. Alright,
yeah.
number 7. Tell me about an insanely dope experience that's just been like out of this world. Like it just didn't even seem real.
Ooh, a dope experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it just doesn't even seem real. It's so amazing. It's like, what the fuck?
oh.
Have you ever had
Uh,
any really good sex before? It was like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, but it's only temporary, Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Sex is only temporary. Yeah, I've had good sex, but now we're on a different level. I would like to do something fun, you know, like my friend is having fun pegging men. That would be something different, or learn different stuff, on a different level. It's not about love
Yeah.
making. It's about
No.
exploring the human body. I don't
Ooh.
know, but yeah, Mona Lisa, like you're you explore.
Uh-huh.
You fuck with men's minds.
Yeah. My mind fuck. Tell all my secrets, Claudia. They're listening.
Mona Lisa
No
has.
powers. Number 8. Do you dream?
Yeah. Can I share one of my weirdest dream,
I
you
want you
guys?
to. Yes.
This happened last year. I was having a dream,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, if it's connected to spirituality or what, but I was in this lake and I was on top of there was this lake, and I think it was like in Thailand or somewhere similar, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a lake, and there was like benches where
Oh,
like
benches for
just
picnics. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I was there, and I guess the lake was overflowing, and I was on top of the table, and there was pieces of doo-doo everywhere. Like, the little turds floating.
Okay, yeah.
Like, there were a bunch of turds everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh, the lake is rising. So I was like, I need to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
But I was swimming and avoiding the little turds.
Oh, you had to like dodge the bullshit, Claudie.
Yeah, it was just a weird dream. Like, who dreams of doo-doo?
Well, I mean, it could be a metaphor, you know? but almost that easily, like for literal bullshit. It seems like you're dodging it, right? Like, do you ever break your dreams down and kind of see what the fuck they might mean?
And then the other time I was like another sleep and I could smell doo-doo. Like, I'm here,
What?
Mona Lisa. I'm glitching.
Yeah, you were. I heard all of a sudden you say that you could smell your shit, the
I'm
bird shit.
glitching. I'm
You're
glitching.
glitching. Yeah, but it sounds like a vibration. You've got some vibrations happening right now. Can you hear me? Psst, psst. Oh shit. She's gone, guys.
I'm
Very
back.
clear. Okay, you're here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, number 9. What do you think of astrology?
It's real, you guys. It's real. Astrology is real.
Wow. I thought for sure you were gonna say it was bullshit. I just thought that.
No. I could tell by people's sign, their personality.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because all this people have the people that have the same signs and I come in contact with them reveal what the sign is, the
mm.
personality.
So have you researched a lot of astrology before?
No, but they have similarities. People with the same sign have similarities.
Uh-huh. Like you can kind of tell. Like when they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, I'm a Gemini. You're like, I already knew that shit.
Yeah, but people say I'm two-faced, but I don't think I'm two-faced.
What is your, are you a Gemini?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. How did I just picked Gemini. That's funny. Okay, so people think that Gemini, yeah, they have two sides, but I mean, that's pretty fun. That's like having double. You can have like two different friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck it. So you believe in that? Have you number 10? Have you done any holistic healing?
Like ayahuasca,
Yeah.
smoking weed.
Mm,
No,
no. Would
no.
you do that? Have you ever smoked weed, Claudiii?
Yeah, when I was in my 20s,
Uh huh.
um, yeah, it was fun. It
Yeah.
was fun, Mona Lisa. I don't think I could smoke weed by myself. I think that
Okay.
would be boring.
No, that makes sense. Like, I get that. So you can't smoke weed right now because of like your profession, right?
But a lot of people do because it's not like we get tested like a
Uh,
truck driver would, or who else would get tested? Okay, I don't even know if they do that random testing. Military, they used to do random testing
yeah,
on people.
right.
But no, as a nurse, we don't do random
Oh,
testing unless you're going to be a new hire at a hospital.
okay, got it. So, do you ever like? Do you think that there's a possibility that you'll smoke weed? Like, if the
Yeah.
settings were right?
Yeah, if the
Like,
settings were right and good people were around, then yes,
right.
I would do a little bit of weed. Boom.
Alright. 11. Do you like or seek deep experiences? Because you kind of wanted more of like a spiritual questioning. So I feel like there's a lot more depth. Do you seek that, like deeper shit?
Yeah, I do, Mona Lisa. I like to hear people's story, and then I like to go into different. You know how people have different theories of where we come from, and like on stereo they used to have good talks like Super Gay Jesus, like he would have talks about the ants.
Jesus. Yeah,
Super great. So no, Groovy Gay Jesus, he would have
yeah.
talks. Groovy Gay Jesus would have talks about ants and how they're like the oldest animal on earth, and how he would talk about the ants and how they're in a community, and how that it was just
Mm.
amazing how much he knew about the ants. So I would sit there and just listen to him talk.
And something you seek out,
Mm.
like going down
Mm-hmm.
little rabbit holes and shit, finding out more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like Mona Lisa too, I sit in her rooms because I learned from her, you know.
Were you there for the octopus one? Oh my god, just the other day, like, we were fucking learning about all kinds of shit about these octopuses. And that's how
Oh,
you
and
say
yeah,
it's
they
not octopi.
somebody said that he was one of the octopuses were walking like a human on
Right!
its tentacles.
I saw that shit. I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck? I saw it. They were just walking on the bottom of the sea floor. Ocean floor.
Yeah.
Whatever. Um, okay, cool. 12. When you have a draw to someone, do you act on it? Or what do you do? Because sometimes
Like
you
an
have.
attraction, Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's electrical when I have those feelings. Like there was this
Mm,
one CHP officer. He was freaking hot, Mona Lisa. Like
mm,
tall. I thought he was
mm-hmm.
Caucasian, but he wasn't Caucasian. He was Mexican. And like we were just
Mm.
talking, and then I looked at his hand and he had a wedding band. So I was like, oops, off
Oh.
limits. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you get attracted to people, like there's an electrical feeling.
Mm-hmm. And do you, like, when you have it, like, let's say he doesn't have a wedding band, do you act on it? Or do you wait for them to act on it? Because you just went on
And
a date with somebody you work with. How did that
yeah,
go down?
it's because he's different, you know. Guys are different, different cultures, different. I don't know, Mona Lisa. They're different levels. People are at different levels in their mind. So it was
Mm.
different. So I had to behave, you know.
Mm.
I couldn't be myself like all the way because then they're gonna be like, oh,
Oof. That's
you
not a
know what I
good
mean?
start. Yeah,
No,
because, like, you really want it to be like you can totally be your fucking self, and that's what, like, the exciting part is, right? Yeah, I fucking get it.
yeah.
Mm.
It's
I like how you said it's very electric for you. So, like, this guy that had the wedding band, he's not the only one you felt that electrical pull to, right?
no. There's another guy, but I don't make a
Mm.
move, Mona Lisa. I'm not the
Okay,
type
let's talk
to
about it.
chase.
Do
I
you
don't
think he
chase.
has the electrical draw to you?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, but I could
Yeah.
feel he's busy doing other stuff too, you know?
Right, right. And then, like, when you guys cross paths, it's like that jolt a little bit.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, that
and
jolt in your pants, you know?
yeah, that one. Yeah. So do you ever daydream about acting on it sometimes and then withdraw from it or him acting on it? Like, do you daydream about
No,
that shit?
no.
Because, like, I feel like in a way you could be intimidating to people who, you know what I mean? In a way that's like, fuck. She's like, you put yourself out there, you're very cute. You've got, like, I'm sure that, are you much like this at work too? When you meet other people where you ask questions and, like,
I ask
you
questions. I know about their business.
uh-huh.
And then sometimes they share their information.
Uh-huh.
You know who to talk to, and then sometimes they open up and they tell you how they feel. Not as far as like how they're feeling, how their day is going.
Mm,
I always ask about their family, their mom, their dad, you know, just to get an idea of what kind of person this person is, you know.
right, right. Okay.
Um, yeah, Mona Lisa. But
Mm.
I don't chase. I don't go out there chasing
Wouldn't be
for
necessarily
people.
chasing if you felt like, do you feel like it would be chasing if you were just acting on your feelings? Is that chasing? Or is it,
Yeah, that's chasing, Mona Lisa.
so do
Because
you just
when
have to wait for them to come to you,
I
essentially?
just wait. I don't text, I don't call. I wait for them to come to me.
What
That's
if they
crazy,
never
huh?
do? Yeah.
It's
What
okay.
if they never
I'm
do? That's
content with
fine.
myself, Mona Lisa. I'm
Yeah.
content with myself.
Oh, say it. I like
I'm
it.
happy with myself, you
Fuck
guys.
yeah.
And like people don't understand that. People don't
No, they
understand that.
don't,
Like
do they?
my daughter's all like, "Oh, you need to go out. You're gonna be
Mm.
alone the rest of your life." Like I don't care. I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay with it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Is it what you seek? Like, do you kind of want to be alone, like low key? Or is it
No,
like,
it's just
no,
I'm just
if
going
it
how the earth
works?
is going. I'm just going with the
Ah.
flow, Mona Lisa.
And you're not trying to disrupt the flow. You're just taking
No,
what
you
comes
just
to
go
your
with
door
the
and
current.
see
Yeah,
what
just go with the
happens.
current,
Okay.
you guys. Every day when you wake up in the morning, just go with the flow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what's meant to be. Just go with the flow. Don't go against the current, go with the current, you know? And your day
Right.
will be beautiful.
It's a little fucking gem from Claudiii. That's what we're
Yeah.
looking for in these 20 questions. I'm stealing all your gems.
Yeah. I like that laugh.
I like that though. Very good little gem. 13. Have you had any alien or angel like experiences where it's like, the fuck? Not ghost, but like, the fuck?
Paranormal, paranormal,
Pa-
paranormal.
maybe. Like, have you had any not human like experiences?
I don't know, Mona Lisa. Sometimes you gotta be aware of your senses. Like sometimes the TV turns on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be upstairs and then I hear noise down there and it's the TV on. And then the other day I was in the bathroom and and it smelled like something rotten. I don't know what it was, Mona Lisa. I don't know. And I was like, there's no rats up here. There's
Right.
no dead animals up here. Why does it smell like rotten? You know, like that rotten scent. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if it's from another dimension just being here looking at me, you know? And I could
Ooh.
smell it. You know, it's just stuff like
Jesus.
that.
Fuck.
I don't know.
You don't smoke weed?
No, Mona
Damn.
Lisa. So
That's
like
something.
I was it was just weird how why was it smelling like something rotten? Like I don't know. You know my mom, she sees things in her dreams, you know,
Like what?
like bad spirits, like
Oh.
or like something bad happened in the house because she was taking care of my coworker's kids and she just
Mm-hmm.
laid down next to the kids because it was early morning and then in that house with my coworker she told me in the past that you know she hears footsteps or like she'll be in the
Mm.
bathroom and she could feel something in there and then my mom she had no idea so she was sleeping right there with the kids and then she said that she saw a shadow, a female, walking down the hallway, but it just felt really bad. And then sometimes she would be in the kitchen washing the dishes, and the refrigerator door would open. So just stuff like
Oh.
that, Mona Lisa. Like I don't know. She's just.
Yeah.
I believe that you know there's a lot of spirits at the hospital because you know there's a lot of bad people there. You know.
Mm.
So I think sometimes I hope I never bring nothing home, you know?
What do you do to
Not
do you do any kind of rituals to protect yourself from shit like that?
no, no. I just pray that, you know, whenever someone is dying, I just rest in peace and you know, just like simple sayings in my head, I say, you know, you're gonna be okay. It's you
Right.
know. But
Right.
yeah, Mona Lisa, there's another world besides us here in the 3D.
Absolutely. Alright, number 14 is fun. I want you to pull up your Instagram and I want you to respond to your feed. And let's hear what you think.
But see, but the feed is usually what you're interested in, or it's like the
Mm-hmm.
algorithm that AI gives you. So there's a
Yep.
lot of, just like a lot of information. There's some animals.
We take in Instagram a lot and or social media as a whole. Maybe not necessarily Instagram, but I'm curious of what kind of effects Instagram's posts have on our mental at times, because it can change drastically, right? Like you can be looking at a cute puppy, like you were saying, and then scroll down and see something horrible, and you went from "ah" to and I mean, it's so drastic how our feelings can be up and down all over just from scrolling through our, or maybe the next one makes you horny. It's a sexy fucking, maybe it's you from the past with their dick
No,
just
it's solar
swinging.
panels. Mona Lisa, it's gonna be solar panels because I was looking at some solar panels, like,
Fuck.
and then I see a
Ads.
doggy because I was looking at a doggy first time in the beach. So I was like, they're
Mm-hmm.
like just little kids, you know? They
Yeah.
know they're like little kids,
Playing.
and they get happy and they smile and they dance. I don't know.
Right.
And what else? And there's water filtration because I want to get water filtration for my house. What else? Food. I like to look at how to cook stuff. So there's like a food thing, how to make like, oh, that looks good. Banana. Banana. I love bananas, Mona Lisa, with my pancakes in the morning. Like there's
Yeah.
a dog and a cat.
See, this is perfect. You just did it. Like I heard, like that was so fucking perfect. Banana. Like see, yeah, that's great. Like, oh, I need to
Yeah.
get that water. You're sitting there like, I need to get the water filtration. Oh, I still want to look
hmm
into solar panels. I kind of want pancakes.
And
Bananas.
then
You
here comes
know.
Miss Chorizo. Remember Mitch Chorizo? He used to be on stereo.
Yeah.
He's on here. He
Yeah.
says he has a new ride. So he has,
Oh
I
shit.
don't know. He's posting, and he's just posting stuff. That's it, Mona Lisa. And then what
Oh
else?
fucking.
Working out. A girl's working out, you know.
Mm-hmm. And that
She's
puts you back
hot.
in your mindset. So then
Yeah.
when you get off of Instagram, if you weren't really doing shit before, some of those things kind of play into what you need to get done. Now you might go pick up the water filtration shit. You
No,
might
because
go make pancakes. You
pancakes.
might. Yeah. Alright, cool. Cool, cool. Number 15. What music do you love to sing that's like soul-free? Like you sing this shit to the top of your lungs. Like it feels healing when you do it.
That's a good question, Mona Lisa. I really don't like, I listen to music depending on the mood. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
music, like the lovey-dovey music, sometimes it brings me back memories, so it takes me back in time to a place where I was
Yeah.
at, you know? So sometimes I
Right.
don't want to go back. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go
Oh
forward.
yeah.
So
Fucking
so
A, right? Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
I always attach music to a place and time.
Mm.
Like my Spanish music from Mexico. Like when I would go to Mexico by myself and just drive for 4 hours, I would just play a playlist, and I call that
Uh-huh.
playlist my grandpa. And
Mm.
so I would listen to that, so it would take me to that moment in time and space, you know, and
Right.
just listen to that. Yeah, just
Damn.
that's how I see music, Mona Lisa. It takes you back
Yeah. So do you
to that
listen to current
feeling.
at all and create new that will take you back in the future? Like use it like a time traveling? Like this is a really cool moment. Let's play some new music so that later I can come back to this song and remember this moment.
Um, No, I don't really play like current. Like, you know
It could
what's
be like a
current right
secret
now?
Da Vinci code, like a little
Mm,
secret portal.
no.
Okay.
No.
What's current right now? Tell me what's current right now for
What's
you.
current right now is like Bad Bunny,
Oh, yeah.
like if you want to get nasty.
Mm.
Lotto and stuff like that,
Oh yeah, I fucking love Big Lotto.
There's a lot of nasty music out there that you could listen to if you want to be freaky.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Mona Lisa, you're teaching me well. You're teaching me well.
Am I? Good. My fucking daily strains are doing something. That's what's up. um, number 15. Oh, wait, we already did that. Number 16. Get us all hip to a technique you often use to help yourself, like going on a rough day. Like, what's a technique that you utilize? You work out a lot, right?
Yeah.
Um,
A technique for your health or for your mental?
ooh, do health. You're the nurse. Let's get health.
Get enough sleep, you guys,
Mm. How much
for your
sleep do you
body.
get?
I go to bed early, Mona Lisa. Do you go to bed early? By 10 o'clock,
Ha!
I'm already
That's
knocked out.
cute. Do I go to bed early? No. Um, no. I don't get enough sleep, probably. Um, how much sleep should we have? What would your recommendation
Whatever your
be?
body says, whatever your body says, when your body is tired and it's ready to go to sleep, just go to your bed and
Mm-hmm.
sleep. And then wake up whenever you need to wake up.
Okay. So just sleep freely. That's kind of what I
Yeah,
do then. I mean, for the
yeah.
most part. So then I'm doing okay. But more sleep.
Don't
What else
count
would
the
you say?
hours. Just go listen to your body. Just go to
Right.
bed. Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. I like it. 17. Tell me some wise words that you've held on to, and who are they from?
Ooh. Some nice words.
Yeah, have you ever had any, like, really people who've been, like, maybe older than you who you would turn to for advice, and, like, you've held on to some of the shit that they've told you, and it's, like, kind of something you revert back to?
Before my grandpa died, he said, I'll never forget. He said that we're always gonna go back to our originals. Like we're gonna go back to what, like, how would I say it in English? Like, we would go back to the way we used to do things. Like, it's not gonna be. It's I don't know. Like, I took it like we have to learn how the basics of survival. We have to go back to the old ways, Mona Lisa.
Mm,
As you get older, you have to learn how to do things the old ways.
mm. How does he say it in Spanish?
Um, um, how would he say it in Spanish? Um, because it was a moment with me and my grandpa. We were just talking, and he said, "Tenemos que regresar como hacíamos las cosas antes," because he has like a bunch of like he would have like a bunch of stories, Mona Lisa, like how they would carry stuff like food to the city to sell to make money. So
Mm,
um I'm thinking um we might go back to the old ways.
right.
We might.
And he's kind of looking into it and saying that those ways are more dependable and it's good to learn them because
Mm-hmm.
if everything else fails, then at least you can survive knowing the old ways. They're
Right, Mona
solid.
Lisa. And people forget where they come from.
Yeah, they lose sight, lose track, go
Yeah,
wild a little. And it's like you gotta come back and re-evaluate. Yeah,
yeah. Go back to
nice.
nature. Go back to nature. Go back to stuff we didn't know about the earth. Like that girl that she dropped the gem. Remember, what was her name? She said to conserve your weed in a jar. Put
Mm.
some orange peels. Like
Oh,
stuff
that's
like
right.
that.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
gems.
Right, and I did do that. It was a cutie peel, but still, I did do that.
So
I
stuff
love the
like that, you
gyms.
know what I mean? Or else you would
Mm-hmm.
have been wasting your weed and
Right.
wasting money.
Just burn it right up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love taking all the little gems and spreading them around.
Mm-hmm.
um, 18. Do you daydream?
Do I daydream? Mm,
Mm-hmm. Like you're just at lunch, you're not on your phone, or like sitting in traffic. Do you just daydream about stuff? Like the
no.
what ifs? Like
I'm more,
create.
you know what I mostly do, Mona Lisa? I think about the things that I need to take care of, and I
Mm,
keep thinking of, envision them, and then it's probably like goal setting, and then it happens, it gets done. Do
okay.
you do that too?
Yeah, absolutely. I probably daydream maybe too much, but I also kind of have checklists that I need to do in my head. Is that kind of how you do it?
Yeah, and I think about what I need for next year, and I think
Mm-hmm.
about the things that I want to get done for next year, and then they
Oh.
happen.
So it's crazy how you say that because 19 is do you manifest things? Do you believe in manifestation? Like, what do you
Yeah.
think of manifest? Yeah, I thought so.
Yes.
So do you manifest shit? Like, have you noticed that?
I plan my year. Like next year, I'm already planning it, how it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be,
Okay.
and then the things that I want to do, and I just plan my year, and then it happens.
Oh, man. So it just happens. Like, you feel confident about the fact that it's going to happen and you just start planning it.
Uh huh.
And then you're planning, what does your planning look like? Is it just thinking of it in your head or is it
Yeah,
like
just thinking of it. Thinking of it. Like I want to go to Spain, Mona Lisa. I want to go to
uh-huh,
Spain for next year. So I'm
uh-huh,
just thinking about it and just thinking about it, and then so hopefully it'll come to be. I
not
always
even
wanted to go to
hopefully.
Cuba. I always wanted to go to Cuba, Mona Lisa. So
Mm,
I planning to go to Cuba too. It was always on my
right.
mind, but I didn't know
Yeah,
when. I didn't want to go by myself, so it
right.
just popped up that there was gonna be like a tourist group of girls. So
Oh,
I'm gonna do that,
sweet.
Mona Lisa.
See, you
And
started
I might
thinking
stop
about
at
it and it pops up.
so I might stop at Florida for like a day just to chill because the flight from Florida to Cuba is like an hour. So maybe I
Oh,
could come
nice.
visit you, Mona Lisa,
When is that? When is that
like
gonna be?
in March. In March.
Oh, I hope I'm not still here in March, but if I am, you'll be the best thing that came from that.
Woo woo! We'll go have
Woo
lunch.
woo! Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Um, Manifesting is absolutely real for you, and it's almost like second nature, it kind of sounds like. You plan your
Yeah.
shit around your manifestations. Like, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's gonna be, and I gotta get this shit rolling.
Yeah, it just is, Mona Lisa.
Cool. I like it. You think for me too? What do you mean?
Yes, Mona Lisa. I think if you do it, it'll happen. Like,
Yeah?
everything is, yeah, like you're gonna be famous. Like, you just have to set it up.
Mm, damn. You know, I do have a problem manifesting because I kind of have a tendency to think of it as kind of fuckery or bullshit.
No.
Um, but I think that could be part of the problem. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But I do find it to be interesting. And, you oftentimes need these little gems that I'm collecting from everyone to be able to, like, get a clear picture of shit that you don't really understand. Because that's what a lot of shit is. Ignorance just comes from that, right? We just don't
Right.
know. It's that simple. So, yeah, I mean, I like hearing about how you're just thinking about it in your head and planning your next year and how that looks and making it fucking happen. Um,
Yes.
Nice little fucking gem.
Yes, Mona Lisa, you could do it too. You have power.
I got the power.
Oh yeah.
All right, all right. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna fucking try it out. So you're thinking of it. Do you write it down? Do you make a
No, I just think
vision
about
board?
it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just think about it. I say it in my head. I want to go to Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I share it to the people that be at Spain. I want to go over there for sure, for sure. So you
Uh-huh.
keep putting it out there, Mona Lisa, to the universe. And then the
Okay.
universe hears you, Mona Lisa. The
Yeah.
universe hears you.
Okay. And then they act on it? Like, what's the return time on this? Oh shit. So you just have to really act on it and
Yes,
put it
Mona
out there.
Lisa. Yeah, like
Okay.
you're gonna be famous.
I'm gonna be
You
famous.
just
I'm putting it out there.
you are famous.
I am. I'm fucking famous. I'm fucking famous. Look at that. I like that. Good little techniques. Alright, number 20. Very last question. And it's, how can the world be more caring and compassionate? What do you see that's missing in people?
They have a lot of what's in it for me type of
Mm,
attitude. Um, that's what's missing,
sorry
Mona
about that.
Lisa.
It's perfect. You're right. That's absolutely what it is. People lose the compassion or caring because they're like, what's in it for me? I don't gain anything, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna do it if it's gonna take away from anything, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Mm,
people give up. They don't try. They don't try, Mona Lisa, because it's all gonna be in return. When you give good, you receive good. You
right.
know, it might
Karmatic.
not happen today, and it might not happen next month, but little ways it comes up. You know, it could
Mm-hmm.
be a car. You could be driving on the freeway and an accident happened right next to you and it didn't hit you, like stuff like that, like
Right.
it's just
Right.
amazing when you're like, okay, thank you, and then you just say, you gotta be nice to people.
Right.
It's
I
gonna
agree.
come back, Mona Lisa. You're a nice person.
Yeah. Good.
I like how you
Uh,
mess with the men's mind. That's like the most powerful thing.
perfect. Perfect. I got him. That's
hmm
great. Claudia, thank you for doing my 20 questions. You got an A plus. You passed completely
How
with
did you
flying
come up with
fucking
these
colors.
questions? Did you
Well,
Google them or what?
oh God, no. Ugh, God, have you ever Googled questions? They're all generic. They're horrible. What I like to do is, like, you had said you wanted to do some spiritual ones.
Uh-huh.
So I really honed in on you as your person, right? The things that I want to know from you, the little gems that I think I might be able to uncover that can help not just myself, but lots of listeners, because I'm going to post this on my podcast, right? So, like,
Mhm.
those are little gems that people wouldn't necessarily hear, and I'm trying to learn how to pull them out. So I'm not necessarily impressed with my questions, but I'm learning how to question at the same time. So some of them, even when I've read them to you, I was like, see, I don't know why I did this one. It was like the last one a little bit too much, and like I'm learning how to perfect questioning, because I also
Mhm.
want to ask these 20 questions to some really cool people that I think I can get, that aren't from stereo, but like just some cool people that inspire me that I think are obtainable for 20 questions, because I have questions for them, but I need to
Yeah.
perfect my questioning skills.
Yeah.
So,
You did good. Cuz
yeah, that's what
Worm's
I would ask.
questions cuz I
Yeah.
listened to Worm's playback and Worm's questions were more artsy.
Uh huh. Uh huh. And so, what do you think about your questions? Do you think that,
They're more spiritual, more like in me, my
okay,
inner
good.
me.
Yeah,
Not
that's what's
sexual,
up.
because sexual is, to me, I see sexual as having fun.
Right, yeah. It's not like, and I learned that, like, I wondered if there was like a deep aspect, but that's exactly what we learned, because, you know, we're asking questions of shit we really don't know. And then when you take the question and it goes that way, then you have a little bit of a deeper discussion about it, and you can find out some cool shit,
Yeah.
cool
I wonder
views.
what kind of questions. Are you going to allow people to ask you 20 questions, Mona Lisa?
Somebody asked me that. They were like, I want to ask you the 20 questions. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm just kind of taking like your method in a way where I'm just let it flow, you know?
Would be like, one of the questions for Mona Lisa: what triggers your clitoris?
Yeah. Like, oh God. Wow. I guess we're gonna need 20 minutes for this one. It's funny.
I like this, Mona Lisa. I like
I'm
it. I
definitely gonna
like
hit.
it.
You never can tell. There's gems everywhere. This was 20 questions, Claudiii edition. Fucking fun. It was great.
It's not all that, you guys. It's not all that.
Oh, it was. It was all that. She left us some nice little gems in there. We're out
Thank
of
you
here.
guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And look for the next ones coming up in my lineup. 20 questions. Thanks, Claudiii. All right, we're out of here.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Fuck.